Clinton knew, Bush knew, Obama knew, Trump knew, Biden knew. They knew it was bigger than Epstein. They knew it was a network. They knew girls were being trafficked and raped. And their attorneys general knew too. Janet Reno knew, John Ashcroft knew, Alberto Gonzalez knew, Michael McCasey knew, Eric Holder knew, Loretta Lynch knew, Jeff Sessions knew, William Barr knew, Merrick Garland knew. And the FBI knew. Louis Freeh knew, Robert Mueller knew, James Comey knew, Andrew McCabe knew, Christopher Wray knew. U.S. attorneys knew, assistant U.S. attorneys knew, federal, state, and county prosecutors knew, supervisors knew, investigators knew, agents in multiple FBI field offices knew. The people who signed off on warrants knew. The people who buried leads knew. The people who negotiated plea deals knew. The people who drafted the paperwork knew. Judges knew. Defense attorneys knew. Police chiefs knew. Sheriffs knew. Detectives knew. Intelligence analysts knew. Doctors knew. Nurses knew. Therapists knew. Drivers knew. Pilots knew. Security knew. Accountants knew. Bankers knew. Lawyers handling NDAs and settlements knew. Maids, butlers, and caterers knew. So many of the people who knew are mothers and fathers. Mothers and fathers knew. Before Epstein's conviction in 2008, the people who knew might have thought it would never come out. But even after it was out, and everyone in the world knew, all those people who knew never worried that one day we would realize how long they knew. And they didn't stop it. Even now, they think we're going to be overwhelmed by the disorder of the files. They think we're going to shrink from the size of it. They think we're never going to put it into perspective how many rapes could have been prevented if the people who knew had made it known. They might be right. I don't see mainstream media stepping up to put it together yet. I see independent journalists, content creators, and everyday people who care about child rape putting it together, countering this regime's bluff with smarts and stamina and compassion for abuse victims. But it's not just this administration we have to come to terms with. It's every administration since the mid-90s. They knew. So many people knew. A massive web of people started knowing about Epstein over 20 years ago. That's 20 years of crimes, 20 years of victims, 20 years of people who knew. And you know, I think on some level, women have always known the worst of the patriarchy hated us. We just didn't know they started hating us long before we even became women.